Hi everybody. Well, last night was our gala for my travel agency, Travel Only, here in Canada. We had over 130 agents come down to Secrets Divine here in Cancun. And we had a ton of suppliers here. We had training here. And what I mean by suppliers, that would be like Royal Caribbean, Princess, Hyatt Hotels, Sandals Resorts, Secrets. It would be a bunch of providers. Rocky Mountaineer was here. We have Amel Waterways, Viking Cruise Line. A ton of people were here, and they put on a demonstration of their product, and we had a chance to go and talk to them individually. And then we had our big gala last night where we were outside here in a beautiful hotel. It was a beautiful setup. We had fire dancers and everything going on. It was quite a lot of fun. I got to sit with a bunch of my friends that I don't see very often because we're all over the country. So it's really nice when I get to see them. And I know what you're thinking. I know the question going on in your mind right now is, well, Don, if it's an awards ceremony, did you win anything? Well, yes and no. So, as most of you know, when I do a group cruise here on the channel, on my main channel, and at Cruising with Don, Don's Family Vacation, just Don, when we do a group cruise, generally speaking lately, I have gone with Princess Cruise Lines. And the reason for that, first of all, I know what I'm getting when I go on a Princess ship. I know the product. I trust them. They usually do a really good job. And the staff knows me normally as well, so things get done. But also, their booking engine for booking is usually pretty smooth and pretty easy. One of the big drawbacks for me is, as a Canadian agent, when I book Americans on some cruise lines, I can't book them insurance. They have to book it themselves. So if I was to have 150 cabins, and I have to tell everybody, you all have to go out and get your own insurance, then I feel like I'm not really able to do my job properly as an agent to make sure everyone is covered when they're on their trips. So I have gone with Princess because Princess allows me to do that. Now, I have been working here and making some contacts with the insurance companies while I've been here, Manulife and John Hancock in the United States. And we think we've come up with a solution to maybe be able to do a group cruise now on some of the other cruise lines, which now I'm looking into for late 2024 and my 2025 cruises. So that might be a possibility. So for those of you who've been hoping I go on a Celebrity or a Norwegian or a Royal Caribbean or even MSC, want me to do one of those cruise lines for a group cruise, I think they're coming up. But in the meantime, because everything has been booked through Princess, I was the top seller for our company for Princess Cruise Lines. Not a big surprise to me because I've won 4 years in a row now. So I was expecting that one. Now, the one I was not expecting, if you're wondering what I received for being the top seller for one of the biggest travel companies in Canada, I got a handshake from the business development manager with Princess. And to be fair, he's brand new. He's brand new to this position. And so he's just getting to know everybody and everything. So I'm not expecting free stuff or anything like that, but a lot of people will ask right away, say, well, if you're the top performer and you're at an award ceremony, did they give anything? And the short answer is no. So now other companies did give away trips, free cruises. Air Canada gave away free seats to a flight anywhere in North America and the Caribbean and Mexico. pretty nice to take it. So there were some stuff given away. So a lot of the suppliers did come with things like that. They also did some draws. And for instance, here, the hotel that's hosting us, Secrets, is part of the Hyatt's Resort. Well, they did a draw for 3 nights for 2 people in their upcoming brand new hotel they're opening, Secrets Tulum. And did they just give away one? No, they gave away 10 draws. So 10 draws for 2 people to stay in rooms like this that I'm in the new resort. So some providers came out, and they came out big time, and it's also good for them, right? Because they get travel agents down to their resorts, and the travel agents can now spread the word to their clients. So it's a win-win situation. The agents get to go away for a few days and then relax and get to tour a new property, and the company gets to have the agents going back and saying, hey, this was a great resort. If you're thinking about going in that area, why not try staying at this resort? It's all a win-win thing. So it really does work out really nice. But another thing I did win, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to do this video, is I wanted to thank everybody out there, because without your support and coming on my group cruises and calling Angelina and just randomly booking cruises, I have people out there who will book a cruise and then transfer it over into me without me even knowing it. I just get a message, and then I have to send a message thanking them, because I didn't even know they were going to do that. So I really do appreciate that, and your support that way as well. But it also made me, last year, for the first time in the company, hit the President's Club, which is the top performer tier at the whole company, which, I've always been high. Well, not always been high, but I've been in the higher echelon, not the top by any means, nowhere near that. There's guys out there that do banging business. And of course, then we had the pandemic years where everything was refunded. You made no money in anything like that, right? So I've only been doing this really for 5 years, and 3 of those years were kind of pandemic years. So last year was the first time I got to hit the President's Club, and again, it's all because of your support out there. I really do appreciate it. It's crazy that I didn't even realize I was there. I didn't even realize I was going to reach that. People had to message me on our Travel Only Facebook page saying, hey, congratulations on hitting that. Hey, congratulations. And I go, oh, I didn't even know. Thank you. I appreciate that. But one of the things that when you hit that tier, apparently, I am just finding this out, is that you go away with the president of the company, Gregory Luciani, and probably Anne will be there, the owner as well. And we will be going on a trip in January. They said, save the dates. And it's January. Luckily for me, I didn't have anything planned for January yet. February, lots. December, but November, October, yes, everything else, I had something planned. And it turns out, normally it's a resort or something like that, but this year, we happen to be going on a cruise. And it's one of the cruise lines I went to talk to during this ceremony, because I wanted to give them a try. I really want to try some of the ultra luxury cruise lines, right? The Viking Ocean, Celestial. I wanted to do Seabourn. I wanted to look at the expedition ships that are out there, Hurtigruten, and maybe Celebrities, Flora. And I also wanted to look at Seven Seas, Regent Seven Seas. I wanted to give these, well, luckily for me, and I guess everybody else who's in the top president's tier there, I get to go on a Regent Seven Seas cruise in January as part of the President's Club ceremony. Perfect. Well, that's a lot of money I get to save. That was the first thing through my mind. Whoo, I don't have to go and spend all that money on that, and I get to experience it and show you guys what it's going to be like. So I'm super looking forward to that. That was exciting. That was more exciting to me than the winning or anything like that. I get to go on another cruise and it's a cruise I want to try, and I haven't done. I haven't done Region 7 Seas, so I'm really looking forward to that. And as I mentioned, I did talk to a bunch of cruise lines out there. For instance, I was talking to AMA Waterways about their Africa River cruise on the Zimbabwe Queen. I was talking to Seabourn about their Antarctic cruises. I was talking to Viking about their ocean ships and maybe Galapagos Islands. I was talking to a lot. Celestial is a Greek island specialty family-owned company, and I was thinking, give them a try as well. I was talking to a lot of people, especially Norwegian Celebrity and Royal Caribbean, who are all trying to get me to do groups on their ships. And so now that I've talked to an insurance company that we may have a solution for this, it opens up a world of possibilities for future cruises. And I can't wait to give it a try. I can't wait. So guess what I'm doing when I get home? I'll be searching all the cruise lines out there and getting ready to announce a later 2024 group cruise sometime in the fall, and then my early 2025 group cruise. And it might just surprise you where we're going.